This is KVCI.blogspot.com, George Boston Rhynes. I'm over in Quitman in the county of Brooks, and tonight, of course, is election night, and I just happened to be coming to Quitman, and I was going to check some of the polling places, and after passing through Quitman, I found that my beautiful brother Tyrone Brooks, Representative Tyrone Brooks, was in town, and I would be remiss if I didn't fill you all in that he's here in South Georgia. This is not his first time. He has been following the Quitman 10 from day one. He has no intentions of stopping or letting up on them. We are proud to have him in the city. So, Tyrone, tell us why you are here in Brooks County. First of all, let me welcome you to South Georgia once again, because you've been on point with the Quitman 10, and I know you're going to be with you, Senator Brown, and Representative David Lucas that came in here, and you made a mark, and we appreciate what you've done. We want you to tell us what you're doing here today, and where do you hope to take us?
Don't forget that we brought the legendary Reverend Dr. Joseph in February, and we had a host of elected officials from all across the state, all of the civil rights leaders were here. Brother Ryan, thank you so very much for letting me come back on your program. I've been here all day, and I wanted to be here in Brooks County and Quitman for the reason that you've outlined already, that this is a project of the Georgia Association of Black Elected Officials, the NAACP, SCLC, Rainbow Push, clergy across the state, to really attack the voter suppression, vote intimidation that the National Republican Party has been running all across America, to really disencourage black folks in voting, to really tamper down the enthusiasm that we've had for the last 4 years. So we really had to come back today. I told Dr. Lowry and all my colleagues in Atlanta last week that I would be on the ground in Quitman on this day. So I've been walking the streets, I've been riding around, and I've been saying to my brothers and sisters, you have nothing to fear but fear itself. Go and cast your ballot for the candidate of your choice. Vote against that referendum on charter schools, of course.
Yes.
I've said vote no on it, 1162, because that will destroy our public school system as we know it. But really to come back today and be a witness to this historic turnout, knowing that people are still working to discourage our people from voting, so we have to make a presence. I couldn't bring Dr. Lowry and all my colleagues back today, but it's been an interesting day to be here and to ride around and talk to citizens on the ground. And a few times I've had to encourage people to go out and vote before it got so close to 7 o'clock, because we know there are going to be lines for those who wait to the last minute. So this has been a great day. We hope to bring the Georgia Association of Black Elected Officials back again soon. I will urge my board and the membership to consider coming back in February of 2013 as we were here, 2012, bring Dr. Lowry back. But we just wanted to make a witness against the voter suppression and voter intimidation that the National Republican Party has been waging across this nation to discourage our people from voting.
Tyrone, how do you feel about the elections in general in the state of Georgia? And when I say election, not just the election, but voter intimidation. I heard someone they called over in Thomasville, they were having problems over there about the names switching from President Barack Obama to Mitt Romney, and I also read that in other places. Have you heard anything about that in Atlanta?
Yes. We discovered one of the voting machines in Fulton County, not in the city, but in Fulton County. The county conducts our elections, Fulton County in Atlanta. A lady complained that when she put the card in and she started voting down the line for all of the Democrats and voted no on the House Resolution 1162, and as she was getting ready to review her ballot before casting, she saw Mitt Romney's name pop up instead of Barack Obama. She immediately went to the election supervisor. He called in a tech support person. That person went in, changed it, got it right, got that system right, got that computer fixed. We haven't heard of any more in Atlanta, but I'm sure if it happened in Fulton, it's happening all across the state. What people should do, though, is when they notice these glitches, they may be deliberate or maybe accidental, because these are machines that are built by humans, and you can program them to do all kinds of things, but you should always go to a supervisor and say, no, this machine is malfunctioning, I want to cast my ballot, and always review your selections before you hit that cast button. Make sure that the names on that screen that you already have punched on your touchscreen computer. But the voter suppression, the voter ID, cutting our early voting days from 45 to 21, all of this was designed to really cut back on our turnout and prevent good candidates that we are supporting across the state and the nation from winning. From President Obama all the way down the ballot to Dr. Nancy Dennard here in Brooks County, the president of the school board. So we know what those tactics have been. What we've got to do now, going forward over the next 4 years, is really try to undo some of the damage that they've done. Try to repeal some of these bad laws across Georgia and across other states that they put in place. And hopefully the U.S. Department of Justice will be more aggressive in really going after those persons or organizations that are really trying to prevent people from voting. As we encourage the world to vote, all across Africa, Europe, Asia, Central South America, we're saying vote, people vote, vote, vote. And here in America, we're trying to tamper down the voting. We're trying to discourage people from voting here in America, but we want everybody else to vote. And so I think we've got to be consistent as a nation, and I just hope that President Obama and U.S. Attorney General Holder going forward would begin to focus in on those who devise these strategies and those who introduce legislation in these different states where we are heavily populated, and say, okay, if you do that, you know, this is an impediment. We're going to challenge you, we're going to fight you, we're going to sue you, all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. And I think that's how you stop this stuff.
Okay, Representative Tyrone, before we close this out, I want you to close out while I step back. But what I want you to do, I want you to close this out. But before you close us out, I want you to tell me, what do you think, or give me your opinion of the reinstatement of the 3 Quitman 10+2 members that was put back on the Brooks County School Board of Education. And let me add this, keep that in mind, but also this is my 7th month that I've been trying to get on the agenda of the Brooks County School Board of Education, and they won't let me get on, and I'm going to continue to do that. But my question is, why do you think they put them back on the board, and where do they go from here? I know the court date will be coming up December the 10th, and I'm going to be following that. So what do you think about that? And will you please let me know when you come back to town again? I don't ever want to come that close to missing you again when you come to South Georgia.
We'll do that. First of all, there is no case against the Quitman 10+2. This is nothing but a strategy to discourage our brothers and sisters from voting in Brooks County. This is a strategy to say to black people, if you dare stand up and register and vote, if you dare run against Republicans, we will come after you. There is no legitimate case, and that's why the 3 on the school board have been reinstated. There was no effort to move toward a speedy trial. They let the clock run out. They went back on the board. We hope that the judge would dismiss the case entirely. There should be no trial. These are bogus charges. These are phony charges. These are charges really to send a message to black people. If you register and vote, and if you run against powerful Republicans, we will come after you. I think the judge should dismiss the case and let Dr. Dennard, Ms. Troutman, Ms. Thomas come back on the board and continue to serve the people and the children of this county and end the voter intimidation and voter suppression. That's our challenge, that's our cry to those who control the judicial branch of government in this region, the district attorney and all of those in this circuit, even Governor Nathan Deal, who suspended them. Drop the charges, let these people continue to serve. They have been elected by the people of this county. Now let them do their job. I think that's what this is all about.
Okay, on behalf of the citizens of South Georgia, we commend you again for coming down, staying on the case.
Thank you.
You remind me so much, and I can't separate you from Dr. King, Jesse, and the others who have put themselves out there. They fought for us before we knew what the fight was all about. So I just commend you and thank you for coming to South Georgia.
Amen. The struggle continues.
Thank you very much. This is KVCI, George Boss Rhynes, doing what we do because this is the way we do it. And with the help of men such as the Honorable Representative Tyrone Brooks, who I have the greatest respect for, we're going to get this done, and we're going to do the same thing that our forebears did. We're going to continue in the struggle and train our children to do likewise. Thank you so much.
Thank you.